Against suspended IPID head Robert McBride and two co-accused has been postponed until the 15th of April. The three were also granted 1,500 Rand bail each. Now, for more on this story, we joined now from the Pretoria court by Sipho Stuurman. He's been covering this story for us. Sipho, good afternoon to you. It was a brief court session earlier. What came out of proceedings?
Well, as you put it, it was rather brief, just half an hour of proceedings where McBride, of course, and the two co-accused appeared physically in court. And really, it was just a matter of confirming the bail, the bail being granted and the postponement of the case. We mentioned that NPA did not oppose the bail application, and the bail was, of course, set at 1,500. And then it was really done after that. The NPA described McBride as a cooperative accused, and that he's been working with them rather well throughout this process. We know that yesterday, that was Wednesday, he went to meet up with the Hawks and to hear the proceedings. He was there alone, and he was there on time. He was set a deadline of 12 o'clock, and he was there before 12 midday. So he's been cooperative throughout this process, and that's the theme that has come out in the court. But of course, there's still bail conditions, such as he cannot travel out of the country without notifying the investigating officer, and that he had to hand over his passport to the investigating officer.
All right, and we saw just a short while ago Robert McBride outside court. What's been the response from him and his legal team?
Well, firstly, let's actually mention when he first entered court, he looked very relaxed, even shared a light moment with the media there, suggesting that he is not necessarily intimidated by the charges that he's facing. We know that he's facing a charge of fraud and defeating the end of justice. But then and the NPA have stated repeatedly that these are serious charges and that McBride has a serious case to answer. But even though McBride has been seemingly at ease, and then when he spoke to us outside here, he did not mince his word. He said that there is a conspiracy behind these charges, and that the only reason that he's being put here and is going through this legal process is because of his report that he compiled during the so-called Zimbabwean rendition matter, where he cleared then Hawks head Anwar Dramat of any wrongdoing. So he says that is why today he was at court, because that report did not go in favor of the so-called people that he alleges behind this matter. But he also gave a bit of advice to Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan, saying that he would advise him to cooperate with the Hawks people and to just work with them, because he says it's the same Hawks team, or should I say faction, that is prosecuting him. That's the same one that has sent questions to Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan. So his stance is that there is a conspiracy against him and to oust him as IPID head.
All right, Sipho, thank you very much for that update. Sipho Stuurman live from Pretoria. Well, staying in Pretoria.